Welcome to FHWA's Highway Cybersecurity Fundamentals Read-Ahead. Often, when an exploit is published, the vulnerability is fixed through a patch and the exploit becomes obsolete until newer versions of the software become available. This is the reason why some black hat hackers do not publish their exploits but keep them private to themselves or other hackers. Such exploits are referred to as zero-day exploits, and to obtain access to such exploits is the primary desire of unskilled attackers known as script kiddies. A zero-day, also known as zero-hour vulnerability, is known as a zero-day because once the flaw becomes known, the software's author has 0 days in which to plan and advise any mitigation against this exploitation, for example by advising workarounds or by issuing patches. Attacks employing zero-day exploits are often attempted before or on the day that notice of the vulnerability is released to the public, sometimes before the author is aware or has developed and made available corrected code. Zero-day attacks are considered a severe threat. Zero-day vulnerability. Essentially, it's an unknown bug in a computer application. Software companies are pretty much constantly working to find and fix problems in their programs. But coding can be a messy business, and mistakes often slip through. When a company finds a problem, they release a patch for it. That's why you're probably pretty used to your operating system or a plugin asking you to apply updates. But the companies aren't always the first people to discover a problem, and when one of these bugs is discovered in the digital world, programmers are expected to fix them as soon as possible, hence the term zero-day, because that's how much time there is to patch the problem before cyber criminals or other adversaries can potentially exploit it. Many people assume that if you regularly update your computer, you are safe from hackers, but nothing could be further from the truth. Keeping your systems up to date only protects you against exploits for publicly known vulnerabilities. Your systems are still not protected against privately known vulnerabilities, and if hackers have zero-day exploits for such vulnerabilities, you are clearly having a false sense of security. Zero-day protection is the state of being protected against a new and unknown threat before the vulnerability is discovered and the exploit is created and launched. The graphic depicts the window of vulnerability. It shows the steps prior to an attack being launched and the steps prior to your IT administrator installing the signature, patch, or update.